Yeah, excited. It's a good spot for us to be in. I think everyone's excited, everyone's looking forward to it. And we've had a good week away, everyone together. Broad got a bit of sun, and everyone was together for the full week, so it was enjoyable, but we got a lot of work done, and everyone's ready to go tomorrow night.
Negative, Richard?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the format that is, all our focus has to be in tomorrow. I think it's a big chance for us. There's no point looking back just now. Obviously, we'll win over the game, bits and bobs, but yeah, all our focus has been on tomorrow.
What do you think you're going to have tomorrow?
I think we'll need to get a lot of things right. They're a really good side, on the ball, off the ball, set plays, but I think we're a good side as well. And if we bring the best version of ourselves, we're more than capable of getting us over here.
And just finally, more.
Yeah, look, I'm sure everyone's both have a bit of own motivations, but I'm sure that ours going to be high. Everyone's going to be high to get this result tomorrow. Yeah, he obviously loved it. My family was over there, and it was a proud moment for me watching him playing that, and also how well he done over there. So I never made it over myself, but my whole family was there, and yeah, as I say, it's probably the pinnacle for all footballers and what they dream of doing is win the World Cup.
Robert says you've come through a lot getting to the World Cup.
Yeah, look, every footballer has their own individual stories, but I think all of us are. If you look through any footballer in the squad, they've all got their own individual stories and stuff, but I think all of our motivations on getting the country cut it to the World Cup, and every one of us will be doing everything we can to do that.
John, are you kind of competitive tomorrow?
I think it will require everything. We're a really, really close group. It's a really good culture in the squad. I think everyone's created that together. So when there are sticky moments, as there was at Hampden, we were 1-0 down, we looked around the pitch and we were confident what we had around us. And that's a massive thing, because to get to any major tournament nothing's ever going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be ups and downs, so it's important when you have a small setback that we've got the personnel around us that can drag us out of it, and we did the other night.
The good thing this time is the last time was a Thursday, Sunday camp, so you don't get a hell of a lot of time on the training pitch. So this time we've had more time on the pitch, chance to discuss a few things that we feel we can do better, and hopefully you see the fruits of that in the next 2 games.
Did you get a little?
Not spooked. It happens in football. Sometimes it just doesn't go for you. So not my only concern at the time was we might drop points in a game that we shouldn't drop points, and then suddenly you're behind the 8 ball, if you like, and in terms of qualification, that's probably where the anger came from. Probably came from a little bit of fear that we're going to make a mess of things, and we did. We managed to avoid that.
That from Billy?
I've been dealing with this game. The second game will take care of itself after this one. The medical staff are in liaison with the Napoli people, so I'll know a little bit more after the game tomorrow. Probably next time I'll speak to you on Monday before the Denmark game.
And
yeah, all good. Craig's good. Liam's the same. Not playing at Rangers, but working ever so hard, training great. Scott Bain's come into the squad and shown that he's benefited from coming out of Celtic as the third goalkeeper and playing at Falkirk week in, week out. So it's been good. Chris Woods is happy with Real.
What is that decision going to be for us?
It has been good. Quite relaxed over in Turkey. Most of them have now got a lot of experience of big games. What you expect and how best to prepare so that they can perform at their maximum. So you have to trust the players that they're going to get things right on the pitch. Well, I'll answer that if we don't get there. I'd prefer to wait and see what happens over the next few days and the next few months and see what happens. I think they knew the stakes were so high last time, which is maybe why they probably panicked a little bit during the Belarus game when they lost sight of what they were actually trying to do, which was win the game comfortably. No, like I said before, I spoke right at the very start, almost my first couple of squads that I picked, about getting experience and taking that experience onto the pitch at this level. And I think you see, even with a couple of performances at home, that we didn't play as well as we can play, but we managed to find a way to win both games, and that's a really good thing to have in your locker.
And over the Nara, Liam Kelly and
Yeah,
tomorrow night.
I've spoken before about goalkeepers being it's a slightly different mindset that we've got because only one of them can play. You've got 10 outfield players and one goalie. So they know that when they're working, if they're the number 2 at the club or the number 3 at the club, whatever, even if they're number 4 at the club, they know that they have to work well every day in training. They have to prepare as well as they can prepare. They train in a certain way, they train the way that they trained, and as long as they're training flat out and concentrating fully on what they're doing, they should be ready to play. None of it is something that we've actually done 3 times now. It's the 3rd time we've been away in a warm weather camp, twice in Turkey and once in Spain. I think it's a good idea when we were sitting at night looking back at the pictures of the weather back in Scotland, and then you look out the window in the morning, the sun's out and it's nice and you can go and train in a nice environment. I think it makes a difference. So that's 3 times we've done it in November, and I think no matter who the next head coach is, it should be something that they should be putting into the schedule if it's possible. Obviously it fits in. Last time we came here to Turkey it was because we were taking the short flight to Georgia. This time it fits in because we were taking a short flight to Greece. So, no, it's worked really well.